Hello people, I'm Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Friday. And this week it is my collector's edition of Aliens Colonial Marines for the Xbox 360. The game itself came out, I think, to a lot of hype and failed to live up to it. I know that since its release it has been found that there was a coding error which could explain why the aliens in it were not so good at doing what they do like they do in the films. So it was unfortunate. I don't think it's too bad of a game, but yeah, this isn't really about the game, this is about the collector's edition. So it comes with this plastic sheath that you pull off. So if I take I'll spin the box for you, see it's got the grating, much like what was on the Sulaco, or the ship that the Colonial Marines are in at the start of and end of Aliens. And part of the game actually takes place on the Sulaco, if you didn't know. So this plastic sheath, now that I've got the box out, you can see it's absolutely covered in aliens, and of course the back side tells you what's inside the collector's edition. So there was like DLC for the game and a few other collectible items which I'll show. I don't think the game disc is in the box, so that shouldn't be in there. So if I pull this open and then I'll turn it towards the camera for you, you can see the statue at the front is secured in, and the game and other stuff was just chucked into this back area here. I got this on sale from EB Games many years ago. I think when it originally came out it was, I think, around like $130. It was really expensive, and I scored it for like $30 or $50, quite heavily discounted, so I was quite pleased with that. So as you can see, it's a Colonial Marine with an alien attacking him while he's piloting a power loader, as was seen in the Aliens film. And this is somewhat something that does occur in the game. I don't really think it matters about spoilers because I'm pretty sure this game came out over a decade ago, so the majority of people know it wasn't fantastic, but the detailing for the statue is pretty cool. So you can see that they've weathered the power loader. It's standing on a base which is much like the inside of a Colonial Marine ship. Unfortunately at the moment I can't remember the name of the other ship that came in. It might be in some of the other documents, but we'll leave it at the moment. So you can see the details along the back there, including the little caution light and the alien attacking on the front there. So the alien is quite well detailed. But yeah, so there's no moving parts, it's just a standard statue. But I think it's a pretty nifty thing. You do find them up on like eBay and Trade Me and that sort of stuff, so if you're a fan of aliens, this is actually quite a cool little statue. The face of the Colonial Marine is not particularly good. It somewhat feels like an afterthought, but the alien itself actually looks quite cool. And unless somebody actually gets up close and personal with it, they're probably not going to realise that the Marine looks a little doofy. So that is the statue from it. Actually I might just move that to the back. I'll leave it there. Now, whoops. In the box itself, there is a little, like an insert. So I don't know how well that will show up, but it shows the inside of the Colonial Marine ship with the two, was it Cheyenne dropships? Like, I probably don't need to say it, like we saw in Aliens. I think it's pretty evident all the stuff was in Aliens. And the other thing you got was this, a classified United States Colonial Marines file. So I carefully peeled the sticker back for this one so that it could still look good afterwards. You can see it's got like the date, the delivery, department, issued by, and other department details. So it's all handy for, you know, sort of like keeping it within the theme of the film and stuff. And just make sure I got everything out of this. Yep. Right. So inside the classified dossier is a photo of LV-426 Hadley's Hope perimeter, which shows alien eggs. It probably doesn't show up very well on the camera, but it's a pretty nifty thing. It's sort of like a Polaroid thing. Still sealed. The USCM military patches. So you would put those onto your uniform. I need to put these down for this. Right. Keeping with the theme from the films of using those older style computers, there is a printout which gives the mission briefing. That's it. USS Sephora. That was the other ship. So it's just a one-page document. Outlines the mission history and all that sort of stuff. Now, this particular thing is a bit see-through, so I really don't know how well this will show up, but it's basically a little thing about the USS Sephora. It's a Conestoga class starship, so the exact same ship as the Sulaco. I was going to say Nostromo, but the Nostromo is from Alien. The Sulaco is the film from Aliens and Alien 3. So that gives you like a sort of detail about the inside of it, details about its length, how heavy it was, its cargo layout and all of that, what kind of weapons it was armed with. So for like a fan of Colonial Marines or of Aliens, it's probably a pretty awesome thing to have. And you also got a Be the Face of Your Country US Colonial Marines recruitment poster. Bit of a tongue tie there. And you also got a certificate to certify that you have satisfactorily completed the Colonial Marine Academy training and that you did it with honours. All signed but not dated, and of course I didn't sign my name to it because I don't see the point in that. So I was right, I haven't got the game in there, which I don't think really matters because you can just look it up online. It virtually just looks like any other Xbox 360 game case. There was nothing special about it. It wasn't a steel book or anything like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.